Hey guys, welcome to the final update video for 2011. This is going to be like my, it's not going to be like a yearly review. I wouldn't do things like that, but I just want to give you a quick overview of the future. And it is a confirmed future now that I finally have everything sorted, and I will be going over what I'm doing. So first things first, if you haven't noticed yet, if you may have noticed on the video yesterday, but I'm sure you will notice in the future, you may also notice if you go on my channel, I'm now an official partner of Machinima, which is fantastic. I'm sure you will agree. But I'm sure you'll be wondering straight away, what will this mean for the channel? Well, not much, if I'm going to be honest. It's not going to change a great deal. For me personally, it's going to change a lot, but for the channel as a whole, in terms of your viewing entertainment and all that sort of stuff, it's not going to change a great deal. All it is just going to be there are going to be extra ads on the channel now. I hope you will sympathise with that. If I enjoy doing this, and if it means if I'm able to get a little bit of money off doing something I love doing, then that's good. I'm really excited to be able to do so. So if you can just bear with that, I'm sure we'll get along just fine. So don't worry about it. I must thank Jack from Tech Let's Plays for recommending me to Machinima. That's how I got on there. If it weren't for him, I probably wouldn't be on there right now. And to be honest, getting on Machinima was, I know that this sounds a little bit childish, I guess, but just stick with it. It's been I wouldn't say a goal, but it's always been a sort of thing in my mind to think, I actually do want to get on this network. And I'm not just talking about the last year since I've been making Football Manager videos, or in the last 2 years since I've been making videos. I'm talking way back I've had this sort of goal. Where, I think the first time I saw it, the first Machinima video I ever saw was R being the Chief, and then I realised, I looked into Machinima and realised what they were at this point. They only had like a few 1,000, 10,000, 50, a few tens of thousands subscribers, basically, nowhere near the juggernaut they are now. And as you know, I'm studying media at university, and I've always wanted to do film stuff, video production and all that sort of stuff. And for me, this was when the time new media, Web 2.0 was opening up, and I thought, you know what, I'd love to get into that kind of thing. And I sort of, when I was at that age, I was in college still, and I was about, how old was I? 16, 17. Thought to myself, you know what, if I'm going to get anywhere with this, got to get on Machinima. Machinima's is the way forward. And obviously, I kept putting things off. I tried different places, getting involved in communities. Halo, for example, was a big one when I got in touch with Defend the House and all that sort of stuff. Going on their community forums, etc., etc., and that all went from there. And obviously, since it's exploded with Respawn and gaming commentaries and all that sort of stuff, it's changed entirely. But it's always been a sort of thing in my mind. If it's sort of a great accomplishment if I got on there, and I've fulfilled that now, and I think I feel very happy to tell you that. And yeah, so that's what it is. At the moment, I'm just a partner. I've not applied to be on any particular channel. It will be sports, obviously. But at the moment, I'm not actually confirmed on there. What I will be doing, though, is I will be doing another series on that Machinima Sports channel. It is good to see it has picked up again. And I will be doing a national series. That will be me taking control of the national team and going from there. Because I've got the club, I've got all the club series nailed down on this channel, going to a national series, because it's a bit easier to do on Machinima Sports. So that will be in the new year. Also starting in the new year will be a brand new series, and that will be daily videos will be back. I will be able to do one video a day, and it will be featuring Cardiff. I know I've said Leeds in the past, but I actually recorded about 3 or 4 episodes of Leeds Let's Play, and to be honest, when I started up, they just did not fit my style. When Roy Hodgson went to Liverpool, and or even when Brian Clough went to Leeds, it was like Brian Clough. I literally did not hit off with them. The transfer budget was rubbish. The players, to be honest, they weren't as good as I thought. I know they might say that's a challenge, and I'm not thinking like that. The wage budget wasn't great. They actually had. Now this is a bit of a weird thing, but you might find this to be not true in the first few episodes of the new series. But what happened was they had a lot of players on loan. Now, I like to bring in my own players on loan. Now, I know you can obviously send players back, but what will happen then if I can't get players on loan? I'm down 4 players. You know what I mean? So I was in a bit of a sticky situation with Leeds. I didn't like it, and I went back and thought, okay, who can I do it with? And I went Cardiff. I've done them before. You know, when way back in 2011, FM 2011, people would say, you know, how are you getting on with Cardiff? I'd constantly talk about Cardiff as my secondary save, just as what Southampton is now to me in FM12. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to redo Cardiff. And I tell you what, the team's even better than what it was. In fact, the current team they've got in the Championship is probably better than the team I assembled um, in the Premier League on FM11. But yeah, it will be Cardiff, and that will be starting New Year's Day, January the 1st, and it will be one video a day every day. Please do not ask me for 2 a day. I cannot physically do 2 videos a day. It's impossible for me now. The only reason I was able to do 2 videos over the summer was because I had absolutely tons and tons of free time. I don't have that anymore, so please don't beg me to do 2 videos a day. I can only muster 1 a day. Soccer AM, on the other hand, will continue as well. That's going to be regular. I can't give a date for that until I get into a sort of motion and a bit of schedule. Then I'll be able to tell you when Soccer AM will be coming on. But I'm going to go for once to twice a week for videos at Soccer AM. It's a little easier to make, I guess, but yeah, again, just bear with me on that one. I've pre-recorded a lot of Cardiff as well. Like I've pre-recorded like 3 weeks worth, so I don't get bogged down. You know, like I start struggling again if like a ton of work comes up, and I can't do any more episodes. But you know, I've got a good balance there now. What will it mean then for Atletico Madrid and Liverpool? Now, I know I've talked about Atletico in the past. To be honest, I did not like that save, to be honest. A lot of people wanted me to do a foreign save. Basically, what this proved to me, Atletico, was I do not like doing leagues outside of England. I just don't like it. I just don't know enough. And I know you might be thinking, well, that's the challenge. There's a difference between challenge and entertainment. I've got to be entertained to you guys. If I'm doing something and I don't know what I'm doing, what's the point? You know what I mean? And that's why I refuse to go like a proper team in the Blue Square Bet Premier League thingy in the conference, because I don't know any of the players, and I can kind of get away with it at Soccer Aim because I'm building a team. Because I think that's the idea. Whereas in a regular team, it's kind of different. You've got to know the players. So I'm struggling to start to go. We'll finish off. I'm going to do 2 more videos with Atletico. I'm going to do one at the end of December. At the end of December, once the Spanish transfer window's ended, because of course it's in December, and I think it is anyway. And then I'll do one at the end of the season, and that will be Atletico. Then I'm going to finish it off. I will finish it. I'm not going to abandon it, and I will finish off. I do not know when that's going to come out. That could be any time. Could be next week. It could be in 3 months. I don't know. I can't give a date, but I'll tell you anyway. And Liverpool save, to be honest, I'm just going to stop. If you want more Liverpool, go back to FM11. There's like 3 seasons worth of me doing Liverpool, making a much better team than the one I was making in FM12 in the first season. And I think I did overall 6 seasons with Liverpool. 3 of them were full seasons in terms of videos. 3 were full seasons, and I had like another 3 seasons of I don't know, recaps, I guess. I think that'll be the word. But yeah, so if you want that, there it is. I've assembled most of them now into playlists. And yeah, so that's the updates. I'd like to thank you all for making my 2011 just absolutely amazing. It's the start of this year. Before I started the FM videos, I was on 23 subscribers or something, and I was going nowhere with Machinima and all that sort of stuff. You know, I wanted to make Machinima, and I just couldn't do it. And a year on nearly, I'm on 2,300 subscribers, which is ridiculous when you think about it. People just want to watch me just play Football Manager and yell at a computer, which is amazing. So I wish you all a happy new year, and hopefully 2012 will bring you good things, and I'm certainly hoping it will do for me as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the new year for the Cardiff series. Happy New Year.